Hello, good day everyone, and welcome back again to my blog. So right now, I am on my 8 to 12 shift. As you can see on my watch, it's already 8 o'clock, and I am on the 8 to 12 night shift. But since this is summertime in Europe, the daylight is a bit more longer. So right now, my job is to, of course, apply a second coat of paint on my on the surfaces that was chipped in earlier. I mean the past few days. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is a basic painting. I'm applying the second coat of paint. Now, if you're wondering what's this gray thing that is already on this the area that I'm painting at, the first coat of paint has already been applied here, so I'm going to apply the second layer of paint. Now on ships, if you're doing a painting job, typically you apply 3 coats of paint to fully paint the surface area of the area that was chipped at. Now in my case, I'm chipping here. This is the area that we chipped. Rust chipping. So yeah, we've already chipped this one and applied the first coat of paint, and now it's been left for a few days, and since the ship is gonna go on berth by tomorrow, they're kind of rushing me to paint this one. It's just kind of funny that I can't imagine myself that I am doing a night work outside, and to top it off, the ship is gonna berth on or it's gonna dock on a harbor within a few hours. Well, not exactly a few hours, early in the morning. So it's just funny that these people dump a lot of work on on the thing that I'm doing right now. So anyway, so what I'm doing right now, just to kill time, is basically paint a second layer of coat on this on the surface area. Well, anyway, I still got a lot of stuff to paint, and if you take a look at it, that we've already poured out the mooring ropes here that will be used on port by tomorrow morning. So sorry, I can't. I'm only gonna hide on this vent right now because CCTV cameras, they have a nasty way of taking a peek, so I don't want to get caught by security. But for everybody's information, I'm just gonna take a peek, and I'm just gonna put this one a peek with my hand. So there we go. I'm currently right in front of the forward area of the ship. So it's kind of all alone doing this night work. So anyway, I'm just gonna continue my blogging within a few minutes. I'm gonna continue on painting here. So I'm just gonna switch this one off. I'll be continuing my blog later on for a few moments. Oh, hello, we're back. So right now I've already finished the painting there, so we still have time. So right now I am just going to make a refill on the paint that I made, the second layer of paint, or second coating of paint. So one rule to remember if you're trying to mix some paints or trying to get some paint is that you have to identify first what type of brand specifically on a ship that is used for the primer coat or the second coat. Now in my case it's on the second coat, or specifically what kind of brand paint is used for this ship. Now since I'm applying for or I'm using the second coat, we're using this one, the Paano 1500. If you're looking at it, it's Paano 1500 red brown. This is our second layer or second coat of paint. This is of course the primary paint, the pigment, and the second, this component B, is this one. It's also named the same, Paano 1500 hardener. So you mix these two together and you end up with this paint. Now in my case, I haven't mixed up the paint, so just give me a moment and I'll show you on how to mix it. So just give me a moment. Okay, so I've already put the first paint here. So I'm going to add now the hardener. So always keep in mind that the pigment and the hardener is always the same. It's always the same brand. So there we go. We're adding a little bit of a hardener. I think I added a lot. Anyway, well, that could easily be resolved. I'll just add more pigment, I guess. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll add more pigment here. So how many do I got? Yeah, I think I need a few more. Just give me a moment. Okay, I guess that should be enough to cover all the surfaces I needed to paint right now. Now, after putting the component A and component B on one container, you get a stick, and of course you mix it. Yes, try to stir it and mix it like the way you mix coffee or make coffee. So make sure that you stir it well so that the components B and A are firmly mixed together. Okay, there we go. Now, in some cases, there are some paints that you might need a hardener to make it more, ideal. But this paint doesn't require a thinner, an extra component which is called the thinner. You just basically mix A and B, and that's about it. You have a whole paint ready. After it's successfully mixed, you get a roller and a brush, the one that I'm holding right now, and presto, we're set to paint the surfaces, or we're set to paint any surface of the ship that needs painting. So that's how simple it is on how you mix paints on board a ship. So compared to land-based types of paint where you just open the can and you immediately directly paint the surface that you need to paint, on board the ship it's a little bit different. It's not exactly that quick and easy. You have to know the component A and B first, and then you try to mix it. So I guess the reason why they tried to separate those components is because for a longer term usage compared to land-based type of paint, or the paints that are used on land, they could easily be replaced. Here on board the ship. It's stored for a long use. So anyway, that's how simple it is. So I'll be back again painting more surface areas, specifically the manholes, manhole covers, and those all-weather type doors on the trunk deck. So I'll be back on my blog. So I'm just gonna switch this one off first. Hello everyone, and I'm back. So I just finished painting the whole manholes, or the assigned areas that I would have to paint at. Even the weather-tight or watertight doors have already been painted. So already been painted of the second coat. So the next step I'll be doing is just basically just cleaning up and securing everything here in the paint room. So I have my paint here and my rollers. Now, how do we clean rollers or paint rollers? You just simply put it on here. The thinner that we'll be using with will be the thinner number 17 of Jotun, if I recall correct. So right now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning now my brush here, or my rollers. So we have a designated box here. Some ships have at least some form of method in cleaning their brushes and their paint. So just keep in mind that after you finish painting and doing all the tasks, it is important that you clean your rollers and paintbrush. Now in my case, here's what I'm doing right now. So the thinner I've been using, or the one that I've been used to clean my rollers and paintbrushes, would be thinner number 17. So like I said, it is imperative and important that we clean our brushes right after rollers and brushes after after we paint. So thing here is I also have my paintbrush here, so I'm just gonna wipe it out and wash it off like this one. And then after that, I'm going to secure this using a hammer. So okay, so I'm just gonna do a time lapse here and fast forward what I've been doing. So just stay tuned. Okay, so there we go. That's not really that difficult to secure the paint room. So what I'm going to do now next, is just basically just close this one. That's it. We're done for the day. So what I'm going to do now is basically just switch off the fan. Okay, it's already switched off, and then pull it out just to reset the switch. Apparently the switches here don't have a spring, so they don't spring back. And just pull the lock pin over the door, and there we go. Everything is secured now. Okay. Now the last thing I'll be doing or securing right now is also the workshop. Not sure why they always keep this one open, but I always end up the one who kind of secures it. So, okay, there we go. So it's already secured. So as you can see here, even the mooring wires here that we use on ship is already prepared for tomorrow early morning's mooring operation. So there we go. So right now you can see the beautiful sunset, and honestly it's quite a good view. And I still got I don't know, it's still 9 o'clock here. So yeah, this is how the way we prepare our mooring lines here. So this is the mooring rope, the mooring wires. It's connected by a mandrel. And what else? Oh yeah, one more thing I would just like to include. When we're doing mooring operations, we use a metal hook just to align and file all those mooring wires here. This one that you're seeing. So this is the transfer drum, or the tension drum. So after we've already, anyway, it's a difficult, complex process. So I'm not gonna explain it. It will take us a whole half the day. But if you can see on the mooring operations, we usually transfer those mooring wires to the tension drum using a hook. You don't use it with a bare hand. So for safety reasons, of course, that's of course ideal that we use a metal hook. So I guess that concludes my deck work for now. Yeah, I guess that concludes my work on the deck. So yeah, there we go. See, this is the manholes that I had painted earlier. As you can see, It's already painted with the second coat red. So so I've already painted a lot of stuff here. This one, you can see I've already painted that. This one as well. This one as well. And you can see also on the doors there that I've already painted it on the second coat with the red one. So yeah, I guess that's the thing I have to do right now. So I just have to go back inside just to I guess avoid those security cameras anyway. So there we go, it's a nice day. And tomorrow morning, or early morning, we'll be expecting a pilot. And that's where the morning operation starts. And our unloading operation in Gothenburg, Sweden. Okay. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna reveal back to the bridge. But anyway, I'm already back inside on the accommodation. So I'll just undress and that's it. Well, of course, just to tell, my watch is still ongoing. So it won't end until midnight. So there we go. So let's have a great day, and that concludes my vlog for now. So if you like my vlog, just like and subscribe and hit that like notification button. So yeah, there we go. Have a great day, everyone, and see you on my next my next vlog journal. So bye bye for now.